Do your job.
Marcos Villegas for FightHubTV.com, standing here with Mike the Joker Guymon. We're at an amateur mixed martial arts event, the Combat Fight League. And Joker, I wanted to ask you, you started fighting professionally in 1999.
Yeah.
How were the amateur leagues back then? How were you coming up as an amateur?
It was not like this. This is so like put together. Back then it was just like caveman getting together, lighting some fire and punching each other in the face. When I first started, it was bare-fisted, no gloves, no nothing like that. All we did is have basically a mouthpiece, and some of us didn't even have cups. I was walking to the nightclub late at night where this fight was being held, and I got jumped by some, I don't even know what gang it was, but me and my buddy who were fighting that night, we both got jumped, and they jumped out and like, hey, what's up, where are you from, da, da, da. I'm like, hey buddy, I'm just going in there to get my fight on, and when I'm done fighting, I'll come out here and fight you guys if you want, I just want to go over there and try to make some money. And they're like, oh, it's cool, man, we'll throw some money on you. So yeah, it was a trip. There was some wild things that happened back then.
You end up winning the money?
Yes I did.
That's always a good thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, I want to congratulate first off on a successful and long MMA career. You just recently retired.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, what does a fighter do now that he's retired?
I don't know. No. For me, it's just focus on my gym, my academy. I really love teaching, training guys, other fighters. I mean, anywhere from the average Joe to the professional fighter, that's who I cater to there. And, focusing on that.
Now, coming into your bout, did you already have your mind set that you were going to retire, or it happened because of the result?
No, I had some thoughts about it going in because of how the drugs have changed me since, the 113 fight. And I tell everybody this, like when I would go in the fight, there was something between my opponent, my win, and was my opponent. I'm going to bend, break, smash, beat, whatever I could do to get to that goal. When I started taking these drugs, it's like you don't care. It just kind of levels you out. You don't really get a high, you don't get a low, and it affected me a lot in my fighting. And I found that in 121. Then in training for DeMarquez, and in the fight, I just realized it. I was like, fuck, I'm done. I cannot fight with these drugs. I want to fight. I want to still keep fighting, but the drugs I'm on just make it really impossible.
How was it coming into that training camp with you saying that? Was it just kind of like ho hum, like just going through the motion, or? No,
I mean, I was training. I was busting my butt, and like from just a technical standpoint, I've never been better striking, wrestling, jiu-jitsu wise, and just putting it together. Had a good camp. It's just the fire behind it. It's like there's none there. And when you jump into the fight, you got to break into that next level, that next gear, and it's impossible. I can't get to that gear, so I feel like I'm handcuffed, and it's just frustrating because I know what I could do. I know where my skills are at, and it's just I'm being held back.
Is it still frustrating now thinking about it?
Yeah, I just want to go, hang myself or something. I'm just kidding, I swear to God. If my psychologist hears this, I swear I'm just joking. No, it's frustrating,
Yeah.
Oh well.
So who are some of the up-and-comers coming out of Joker's MMA?
I got Johnny Cisneros, there's Andrew Lang. He's actually out of Lightning, but we have a really close camaraderie between James Wilkes and I. He's got a gym within the same city I do. We're within a mile of each other, but we're great friends. We help train each other and help train each other's students, and between the two of us, we got some up-and-comers, and we just want to, work with them. Johnny Cisneros, like I said, you got people like AJ Matthews over there with Lightning, and Andrew Lang, just a lot of different guys that people haven't heard of yet that I think are going to be ready to make that next jump and going to shock some people.
It certainly would be, an exciting time for you seeing these guys come up, and being with them from the beginning. I wanted to switch gears now and ask you about a few things that happened last weekend. One being the Strikeforce Grand Prix with Fedor Emelianenko losing for the second time. How do you react to a situation like that? Because I know at first he said he was going to retire, and now he's saying he's not. But what's your take on do you think he should keep going, or what do you feel?
It's up to him. It's whether he feels like he wants to prove anything to himself. I mean, he's proven it. Time and time again with everybody else. He's shown he's one of the top guys in the world, and it's MMA. Anything could happen at any time, and dude, it'll just bite you on the butt like that. He's got 2 losses back to back, and I think after he sleeps on it a little bit, he's going to feel like he's probably got something in the tank, and wants to put it out there.
Who do you think is going to take that tournament now?
Shoot, man, I'm looking at Fabricio or Josh Barnett. I think those two could win it. I know everybody's looking for what's the guy really big.
Overeem.
Yeah, he's on a lot of vitamins.
Horse meat.
Yeah, he's on lots of vitamins. That guy, I know everybody's wanting him to win or thinking he's going to win. I think it's either Josh Barnett or Werdum.
So Overeem's set to face Werdum next. You know, how do you feel that fight's going to go then, with you thinking that Verdum's going to make it to the final?
I feel Werdum is going to have a little trouble on his feet, but he's going to figure out a way, get it to the ground. His wrestling has really improved a lot. I mean, I've been training over there at King's MMA. I've been seeing what he's doing, and I think as soon as it gets to the ground, it's submission time, baby.
So you got to cheer for him. You train with a guy.
Hell yeah. King's MMA, Rafael Cordero, that whole group, you know, that was something getting ready for my fight. I just wish I was off the medication I was, because those guys, they have the real shit going on there. There's some people there that really helped me a lot, and just amazing instruction by Rafael Cordero. And Werdum, he's got that under his wing there. He's, you know, Rafael's got him, and I think he's going to ride that in there.
Mike, as usual, it's always a pleasure interviewing you.
I love you.
For FightHubTV.com, this has been Marcos Villegas. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Joker Guymon.
Bye.